Heyo people, this is TheMisterNep here. Before I get to the meat of the video, I'd like to briefly cover some stuff. First off, I'm using a new mic. Hopefully there's a good quality difference between them. It better be noticeable considering the difference in price tags between the two mics. I'm so hoping this mic provides better audio. I hope I didn't waste my money. Anyway, secondly, yes, I'm announcing 6 titles today, 5 of which are going to be new LPs. But that doesn't mean all 6 video games are next in line for uploading. Some I'm announcing just so people know they're actually doable and I'm working on them. And to be honest, I'm completely surprised I managed to record some of them without any large technical difficulties. With that said, I'm gonna go ahead and reveal all 6 right now. So here you go. Right, so let's begin with the game that is a direct sequel to my first Let's Play. Sonic Adventure 2 will be a straight up blind playthrough whenever I do it, and I'm going to be doing it after Sonic Adventure 1 is done. So this is one I'm announcing right now just to say that I can actually record it, because originally I really thought it wasn't going to be possible. If you couldn't tell, I'm recording from the GameCube version of the game, which is why I originally thought I couldn't record it. This was my second GameCube game recording I've tried. The first one was a complete failure, basically. Yeah, it just completely failed, so I'm not even gonna bother saying what it was. That game just refused to be recorded. However, Sonic Adventure 2 recorded just fine. Like, I'm really shocked by that, actually. So what you're seeing here is the first time I've ever touched Sonic Adventure 2. I stopped shortly after starting the first level. Like, you know, basically in order, I didn't even finish the first level. Like, I would say I probably got through 2 minutes of the actual level. In order to preserve the blindness of the game, I didn't do anything more. Like, I didn't progress too far into the level, like I just said, and I didn't even take a glimpse at the dark storyline. So expect Sonic Adventure 2 playthrough to go through similarly as Sonic Adventure 1 is, which is to say I'm gonna die a lot. So look forward to that once I finish Sonic Adventure 1. Staying on the Sonic kick, I'm also announcing I'm working on Sonic Heroes. At this point in time, I have a good chunk of my first playthrough of the game done. It's gonna be a blind playthrough like my other Sonic playthroughs, and can you guys see a trend with me on Sonic games yet? Well, anyway, I'm gonna approach it the same way as I did with Sonic Adventure. Basically, I'm gonna do a playthrough and take a break from the game, then go back and do more playthroughs. And I'm gonna keep doing this until I finish the game. So most likely I'm gonna alternate Sonic Adventure and Sonic Hero playthroughs until both are done. Well, until I finish one or the other anyway. After that, I don't know if I'll fill the void of alternating with some other game or not, or yeah, I have not thought that far ahead yet. I've already gotten lots of footage indicating the nature of the playthrough, so yeah, here's a little bit of it.
Look at all the huge turtles! Swimming like that looks fun!
I want to find Froggy.
Great job! Here we go!
Smash them all! I can't move.
That's not very nice!
So yeah, expect lots of fail. It seems that even though I'm having fun playing Sonic games, the games just enjoy killing me over and over. It's just a really one-sided relationship pretty much. Of course, I also have some samples of the commentary if you're curious as well, so go ahead and get a sample of that. Alright, go my minions! Kill them! Go! Do what you're supposed to! Come on! Oh, fine. Go! Now kill them! Good minions. Camera angle is my friend! I should remember that. This isn't Sonic Adventure. The camera angle is actually pretty modern based this time around. Really need to remember that. Oh no! I missed it! I missed the... No! No! Get that checkpoint! Oh my god! Oh! I don't know how I survived doing that like twice now, but I did! Oh, thank god I didn't die. And oh my god, so many power-ups. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! What the shit was that? Oh my god, where's the other two? Why is it only her? So yeah, that'll be how Sonic Heroes will be pretty much playing whenever it starts getting uploaded. Like, that's pretty much the tone of how it's gonna be. So yeah. At this point in time, I don't have any of the footage edited, so it'll be a little while before I'll upload any of the footage. Just keep in mind that this is definitely something coming out soon, so don't worry, just about waiting too long or anything, but of course I should probably also say, my definition of soon may not be the same as others. Like, my definition of soon would be a couple of months. So keep that in mind. It's just, yeah, if you're wondering what soon means, that's what soon means, basically, to me. So yeah, but so far it's been a blast to play, and I'm eager to show off my playthrough, like for better or for worse. I'm just excited to show people like my surprise reactions to stuff, the weird glitches I've encountered, and just the overall fun this game is providing for me so far. But yeah, hopefully my opinion won't change by the time I'm doing the final playthrough or something like that. Yeah, I really hope by the last playthrough I'm not hating the game or anything. But I can definitely say at the very least, Amy's playthrough is just fucking awesome.
Gotcha, my darling Sonic.
Amy, what are you doing here?
Sonic, this time there's no way out of marrying me.
And now for something I've been eager to do for a while now. I'm finally going to begin Let's Playing the Megaman games. Of course, I'm gonna start with Mega Man 1 and I'll go from there. I nearly got the whole Let's Play done in one sitting, but I ended up getting frustrated at the Yellow Devil part, so I stopped my recording before then. I know many people have done Mega Man and all of its incarnations to death, like seriously, it's everywhere on YouTube, it's pretty easy to find. But, well, I don't care that they've already done it, I still want to do it. Like, I am not the type of person who would not let's play a game just because someone else did it or someone else is doing it at the same time. Like, that, I just don't care about that. But, like, it's not like I'm looking to see if other people are doing it as well. Like, basically, I might as well put it out. Like, if there comes a time when I do a let's play of something that someone else is doing at the same time, then I can tell you right now that was just pure coincidence. Like, I'm not the type of person who would do something like that on purpose, like tries to steal attention and stuff like that. Like, nah, that's not how I operate. Because, yeah, basically, if I want to do a let's play, I'm gonna do it. Like, that's basically how it works for me. Like, it's entirely based on my desire to do it, and it's not like it goes through my head like, is this game popular, or doing this before anyone else will bring me fame and stuff like that. Like, no, that's not how it works in my head. Like, that's not what I do. So, yeah, rest assured, I'm doing the Mega Man series because I genuinely love and enjoy the games, and there's no other reason. Well, I should say I love and enjoy the games after the original Mega Man. Because, yeah, you know, my commentary kinda reflects that. Yeah, if Mega Man was Mega Man X, he could so get through this opening screen with no problem. Fuck shit! Yellow Devil, you're a dick. It can freeze fire. No, seriously. It freezes fire. I'm not questioning why that happens, it just happens. Yeah. Oh god, stupid Mega Man physics! Well, 1 and 2 specifically. Despite that kind of commentary, I do enjoy this game, like, make no mistake, I definitely do. Like, if I didn't, I wouldn't be doing it, even though it's the first one, like, I would just skip it if I didn't enjoy it. But, yeah, because it's just that simple. So, yeah, I do also, like, reminisce and, like, have fun with the game as well, like, in the same commentary, so, like, go ahead and get a little sample of that. Gutsman and Cutman are most definitely my favorite enemies, mostly because they were featured prominently as villains in the Mega Man TV show, which I used to watch a lot as a kid. So, yeah, I have fond memories for both of them, so... Yeah, when I first played Mega Man 1, I just went straight for them because of my memories of the TV show. As you can tell, the footage isn't edited yet, but once I go back and beat Mega Man 1, I'll definitely be uploading this as soon as I can. Like, this is a quick game, so I don't think it'll take too long after I complete it to get it edited and start uploading it to YouTube. Like, I don't think it's gonna take long. Like, there's no telling. But yeah, hopefully it'll be something coming out soon. Like after this video, it'll come out soon. Like, at least that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping I can get this playthrough up shortly after this video. But, well, there's no promising it's gonna come out immediately afterwards or anything, so, like, yeah, just expect it to pop up sometime after this one, like, soonish, which, yeah, soonish means a couple months, so, yeah, eventually it'll come out. Anyway, after that is a genre I've been wanting to do really badly since I started this channel. Like, that's, of course, I'm talking about JRPGs. Like, I am just a big JRPG nut. Like, I have so many under my belt. I've played a lot, and just, yeah, I've just been eager to do a Let's Play of a JRPG for quite a while now. So I decided to start on something that I've already played and I already love. Like, it's just it's one of my top favorite JRPGs of all time. Like, not the top favorite, but it is definitely one I hold in high regard. So yeah, that is, of course, I'm talking about Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2 eventually, but starting off with 1. Something to note is that this is not something that will be coming out right away. Partially because this will take a lot of work to edit, and partially because I want to complete the whole playthrough before uploading any of it. So this is probably the one that will take the longest to release. So I'm just putting it out there right now that this will be the first of the Mega 10 games that I'll be tackling, and I might end up doing like a shorter JRPG before this one, but the chances aren't high. At least shorter in terms of how much content I'll be showing. Like, if I can find an RPG where I can just cut out a lot of the repetition, a lot of the grinding, and like turn like an 80+ hour JRPG into a 20-hour YouTube Let's Play, then yeah, I'll probably put that out before Digital Devil Saga if I work on it. Like, an example would be something like Disgaea. Like, I could just totally just grind a lot off screen, and then I could just barrel on through the story like no problem whatsoever. But of course, that's not like guaranteeing like I'm going to be doing Disgaea first or anything. Like, that's just an example. So yeah, I just want to put it out that this channel will definitely be getting a healthy dose of JRPG Let's Playing as soon as I can get them done. So look forward to that, and look forward to Digital Devil Saga when that comes out.
Wanna eat me?
Next up is something completely different. First off, Tales of Xillia is not gonna be a Let's Play. I'll say that right now. Like, it's gonna be something else I've been wanting to try for the longest time. Like, Tales of Xillia is gonna be a Let's Try Out instead, and it basically means what it sounds like. I'm gonna be trying out Xillia for a little while. Like, I have no intention of playing the full game. Well, at least not to play it, to record it anyway. Like, I'm gonna basically be playing it up to a point, mostly to show off the game, and that's gonna be the main goal of a Let's Try Out. Like, I'll be upfront, and yeah, I'll say that this is pretty much not the most original idea ever. Like, I know, like, other people have tried similar stuff. I'll be doing it my own way, but yeah, this is just something I've been wanting to do. Like, probably around the same time I started uploading my first batch of Sonic Adventure videos, I was toying around with this idea that I've had in my head. And this is going to be a good chance to show off games that I just do not have the patience to sit through in its entirety, like whether for a Let's Play or just to play for fun purposes, really. Although, for sure, for Tales of Xillia, I totally want to actually sit through the whole game to actually play for myself, but I wouldn't want to Let's Play the whole thing because it's a long JRPG, and because I would go insane trying to translate it the entire time I'm recording. For the Let's Try, I do intend to vaguely translate it, like I've mentioned plenty of times, but I'll go ahead and mention it here as well. I kinda translate stuff for my own personal enjoyment, but I am in no way confident enough to translate something of this caliber for other people. A majority of the Japanese I know is self-taught, so I'm heavily prone to mistakes. For that reason, I really wouldn't sit down and translate a game for someone else, like, for comprehension purposes. That is, of course, unless the game, the Japanese of the game is on a simple level, like a simple, easy to understand level. Of course, if it is, then you probably wouldn't need me to help out anyway. So yeah, it's kind of just a dumb point, but yeah. Tales of Xillia is definitely one that is not easy. I definitely wouldn't say this was easy to translate. Like, you know, when you have the characters talk about tutorials in a casual conversation, that's not exactly... It's not exactly hard to figure out what they're trying to convey, but it is actually pretty hard to figure out what they're saying in exact terms. Like, first time playing, I was struggling to find out how literal the explanation was. Like, an example would be something like the level up system in the game. Like, basically, there was one time early in the game when Jude was talking about the level up system to Mila, and he was actually using the level up word in the game, and I still don't know what the fuck the word is. Like, he was using it, but I don't know what it was. I couldn't tell you. Like, he was explaining you need to fight to get EXP to level up and such and stuff like that. Like, I understood the general concept of the way the level up system works in the game, like, after all what he said and everything, but I definitely didn't know the exact words he used, so, like, for translation purposes, that would be a nightmare to do. Like, I am not that good at it. So that would actually be like a common problem when it comes to me trying to translate stuff. Like, once it gets up to a certain level, like, it just starts going way too much above my head. But yeah, understanding the general concept of what they're saying is easy, like I said, but I really don't have much issues in Tales of Xillia when it comes to that. Like, I do have issues when I'm asked to tell somebody else what exactly they said. Like, I was able to understand it good enough for myself, but to have someone else understand it on the same level is kind of hard for me to do and pull off, and yeah, it's hard. So that's why this game is scaled down from a let's play to flat out just a let's try it out instead. Like, there are some Japanese games that I would feel comfortable enough to translate it, like, well, up to an extent. Again, I'm not confident enough to fully translate something, because if I did, I would have a translation job. But yeah, I do have some games I have in mind that I would be confident in translating, and those would be like Black Rock Shooter and Dot Hack Link. Like, those I feel confident enough to do. But Tales of Xillia is definitely not on the same level. So whenever I do translate a game, don't expect a full-blown translation, like, ever. Just don't expect that. I will do vague translations for Xillia and pretty much for any other game, really. Like, even if I'm confident in what they're saying, like, I'll still stick with vague translations because, well, this isn't my job. I'm not getting paid to do any of this, and frankly, I don't feel confident enough in translating to make this my profession. So basically, I'd rather stick to a vague translation, because a good translation would require I reread the same thing a lot, I listen to the entire conversation multiple times, and just stuff like that, and so just the nature of detailed translation is outside of the realm of how much patience I have. If I try that, I'd probably go insane, about 10 minutes of video. So yeah, that would not be fun for me, so that's something I always like to avoid. Something to note, my translation will not match up with other people's stuff, like, ever. Like, there's just a simple reason for that, and the reason is, well, that's how translations work. Think of it like this, like, think of handwriting. Everyone can write the same sentence, but no one will have matching handwriting style. At least not exactly the same, though maybe you'll find similarities and such, but it's not going to be drop dead the exact same. But yeah, like, sometimes mistakes like 2 N's, you know, depending on handwriting, it might look like one M for somebody. So stuff like that can happen. So like an example would be like the name Minnie Mouse, you know, depending on the handwriting, you might have a mistake and it will look like Mimi Mouse. So yeah, translating works similarly to that. Well, kinda, sorta. Like, two people at the same level of competency and skill in translating are not gonna translate the same sentence the same way. That's just not how it works. Like, translating is a style. At least that's how I view it. I generally like leaving stuff pretty close to how it was originally said. If I have enough time, I'd probably change the order of a sentence in order for it to make more sense, but that's basically it for my changes. Though I would also change the words sometimes. Like, if the translation is literally something like, opposed, definitely opposed, I am. Like, I kid you not, sentences in Japanese can actually sound like that. Like, how stiff that is, like, it really can sometimes. So, with a sentence like that, like, there's no way I'll ever leave it as is. Like, I will so change that. And, well, pretty much anyone would. Like, it's just, when it comes to that level, like, no, I'm not leaving it like that. Like, I would change it something to, like, I'm against it. Definitely against it. Like, you know, still the same meaning, still the same stuff. Like, changed it a little bit. Because just leaving it like that would... Oh man, that'd be a nightmare for comprehension purposes. But yeah, like for the sake of making the sentence understandable, I am prone to make changes like that. Because doing literal translations will lead just to so many problems. But I suppose this isn't so much a discussion of translation than it is a discussion of localization. Because they both kind of go hand in hand, kind of, sorta. Anyway, an example of this would be something like Castle Shikigami 2. You're on YouTube, so go ahead and search for Castle Shikigami 2, and you'll probably find a lot of the footage of the dubbing. Like, just pick one, really. And that's a good example of when you translate things literally and don't even bother to localize the thing. Like, when you don't even attempt it, it's just, that's basically, like, the Castle Shikigami 2 dub, that's basically what a translation at the literal sense is gonna be looking like. Like, with all that awkwardness, like, it's really bad, so, like, I would never, ever leave it like that. I don't think anyone in their right minds would, unless they're doing a really bad rush job. Like, that's about all I can think of to justify that. But, yeah, that's why I'll change stuff sometimes. Like, that's not to say I enjoy changing the original meaning and stuff. Like, I'm not the type that, like, I am the type that loves, like, leaving the samas, the kuns, the chans, the ojo-samas, and stuff like that. Like, I love leaving that intact. I don't want to mess with that. Like, I love leaving Japanese puns and such the way they are, but I would actually try to explain it whenever I do catch one. Because jokes of that nature usually go over my head, so I'm not going to be able to catch many. I'm not a good translator, and I would never claim to be one. Like, I am not trained at translating, so I definitely do not deserve to call myself even remotely good. Like, I'll be blunt and call myself fucking awful at translating, because, well, I am. I definitely do not think I'm good, but I'm hoping I can translate stuff good enough that you guys will be able to follow along and enjoy whatever game I end up doing. But anyway, I do want to mention that one goal of a Let's Try Out is to push it out as fast as possible, really. Like, I'm hoping to do quick edits of the videos and push them out the same day I finish recording. That's my goal anyway. Like, if things go smoothly, which, by the way, they never do. But yeah, if they do, then I can possibly do something on YouTube, like record something at the early afternoon and have it out on the same day around evening time, like, you know, just a short gap of time, really. Like, that's my goal anyway. Like, I can't promise that'll happen, but that is definitely my intention. Although most likely, like, in reality, it's gonna be more like I record something in the morning, I find out there's a fuck ton of problems with the recording, so I spend most of the morning fixing them. I start cleaning up the audio, and then I need to call it quits because I worked later that day or something like that. Like, so I have to wait off until the next day I feel like editing, which is usually a couple days after my first attempt. So I go back and finish cleaning the audio, and then try to sync up my audio and to the game footage, and I don't finish that day either. So I call it quits for that day. I wait off some more days, and then I finally finish it. And then I start uploading the footage, which will mean it's like a total of, like, I don't know, sometimes it can be like a total of like a week and a half or even longer. Like, it really depends on everything. But so please bear with me, but that's basically reality. Like, this happens a lot for my videos. Also, most Let's Tryouts will be of Japanese games. I already have the idea for a few more to do, but I don't know when I'll get to those. I also have one planned that will be of an English game that I hate, and which is why I would never do a Let's Play of it. Also, partially because it's going to be my friend's copy of the game, so I couldn't exactly play the entire game, since it's a JRPG that is fanfiction of the 13th of a certain fantasy series of the Final Persuasion. Oops, did I reveal what it was? Yeah, that's planned as well, folks. Don't expect me to say anything nice about the game, though, but yeah, I do plan on doing that. Anyway, up to now, I revealed 5 games, and I showed off 5 games at the beginning of this video. So now you must be wondering what exactly is the 6th game. Well, that is to say, if you didn't peek at the description, which would have the answer. If you didn't look at it, good on you. If you did look at the description, then shame on you. So, but anyway, yeah, the final game I'm announcing is one I'm really hesitant to announce because, well, yeah.
Like the hedgehog!
Not the irritating hedgehog again! Attack!
I finally found him. The Iblis Trigger.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought this was a good idea, but I decided to let's play Sonic 06. First off, I'm saying right now, this won't be coming out for a while. Like, I'm announcing it now so that people can bug me about working on it, because, well, it's Sonic 06. I'm gonna need people to give me little nudges and pushes to finish the game. Like, I have no clue if I have the skills to pull it off right now, but I'm definitely gonna be determined to try to finish Sonic's story. Like, no promises on the other 2 characters' story though, because basically whenever I have the whole thing recorded and edited, I'll be cranking those videos out. Like, I've only done 3 videos so far, and I failed plenty so far. Like, yeah, take a look.
Darn! We're not gonna make it! Let's speed up! Darn! We're not gonna make it! Let's speed up! Darn! We're not gonna make it! Let's speed up!
If you put your power together, you will be able to walk on this sap.
Darn! We're not gonna make it! Let's speed up! Take this! It's no use! Take this! It's no use! This will end it! No!
So yeah, I have no clue when I can bear to sit down with it and when I can actually beat it, but I'll definitely be uploading Sonic 06. So I intend to leave the loading times in, because if I'm gonna suffer, then so will you! Wahaha! Okay, I'm kidding. Yeah, okay, no, seriousness. I'm actually leaving the loading times in because I'm gonna be reading something off whenever a load time starts to pass the time. So, what it is exactly, you'll have to see in the videos itself, but I think it's pretty fitting for the game, so yeah. So despite how much I'll want to kill myself, I definitely want to do Sonic Story and Sonic 06. Mostly because this is just one of those games that I'm like, this is so bad, I feel like I need to play it myself. That's basically my motivation on this game. But yeah, if Sonic 06 isn't on my currently recording section on my channel, then bug me about it so I can go back and start recording it again. If I don't record this game for maybe a week or two, I'll remove it from the recording list on my channel, so that will be your cue to bug me about it so I can continue making progress in the game again, or no progress at all if that happens. Hopefully I can get that game out before the Mayan calendar ends. That's the current goal, but there's no promises on that. Yeah, maybe it will be afterwards. There's no saying.
It's time I finally put an end to this.
Stop!
Amy? Get out of my way, Amy. This is my mission.
Absolutely not!
Thanks, Amy. I appreciate it.
Leave it to me.
And so for now, for one last thing I want to announce in this video, this isn't a Let's Play or a game I'm announcing per se. This is actually something I've wanted to do even longer than the Let's Try Out idea. Probably a little bit before I started this YouTube account, I've been tinkering with this idea. Basically, I want to start doing a regular weekly video of me talking about games and anime and mini updates and stuff like that. Like, basically, this will be like a pseudo podcast thing, like, because it'll have the basic purpose to entertain people, but it'll also work as a chance for me to finally just rant and talk about stuff I feel like. Like, it's not really gonna be podcast length. I'm hoping each one will be maybe half an hour long. We'll see whenever I actually do get to recording, but yeah, this is planned as a simple little thing, like so simple that I'm hoping that within an hour of when I finish recording, it's already uploading to YouTube. I don't plan on making this thing into something big. Like, I mean, heck, I don't even expect anyone to watch it, to be honest. My expectations are that each video will have one view, and that view is me watching the video to make sure the video is running smoothly, because that's what I do for all my stuff. And make sure there's no problems anywhere that I can spot anyway. Really, I want this as a chance to outlet some stuff I feel like talking about, like, which will mostly be about whatever games I've been playing, whatever anime I've been watching, whatever manga I've been reading, and whatever related news that's caught my eye. Like, that's basically what I'll cover each week. So I'm hoping to get these out someday after the new release of games, so if I pick something up that week, I can start talking about it right away. Like, I'll also throw in recorded footage of games I decided not to upload to YouTube because I failed in the recorded footage, or I decided against making a playthrough of the game, or for whatever other reason there might be. So there'll be footage that won't be released any other way, if that's any sort of incentive for you guys, and the footage will most likely explain itself why I decided not to upload it. Of course, the footage is not the main purpose of the videos, so the volume of the footage itself will be lower than it normally is for my videos. So, I mean, heck, I might even mute it. I haven't decided yet, but yeah, Also, whenever I do start this up, it's going to be on a separate channel. I don't want to clutter this channel with a regular update of me talking about stuff and not actually do a playthrough of a game. So, yeah, because, I mean, this channel of mine is called the Channel of Gaming for a reason. So whenever I do start this, I'll provide links and stuff to the channel, but it's not going to be on this channel itself. So yeah, for better or for worse, that's what I decided. So yeah, that's all I've wanted to talk about now. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found all this information useful and not a complete waste of your time. In either case, if you sat through this video, for better or for worse, I just want to say thank you. I really appreciate that you sat down through all of my weird madness and rambles and all that. Just weird stuff going through my head, because hopefully everything made sense to you, but if not, well, I'm weird, so please just forgive me anyway. But yeah, that's the end of this video, so farewell.